So in this video I'm going to show you a ride out to Borrego Springs. Stayed at a really cool place called Palm Canyon. Really nice hotel. There's a couple of dispersed camping sites. Take a ride out to Salvation Mountain in Salton Sea, head back to Borrego, and a couple of the sculptures. There's a few ways to get out to Borrego. I like to take the route through Escondido down the S22, which is also called the Montezuma Valley Road. When you start seeing the rock formations, you know it's about to get pretty fun. It's an awesome trip with a lot of cool scenery, but if you want to skip ahead to 6 minutes 38 seconds, that's where I get to the hotel in Borrego. For the rest of this ride though, I'll go ahead and turn up the music and just let you enjoy the ride.
En el amor no existen límites, pero el de nosotros llegó a su fin, llegó a su fin. Juro por mi vida que el amor que te tenía se va a extinguir, se va a extinguir. Y cuando te vea con él, en tu cara le diré las cosas que hacías conmigo de tarde al amanecer, las salidas del motel, los retratos en tu cel, tus mensajes. Tengo frío, quiero calentarme, ven. Te quemarás por jugar con fuego, que te mate tu maldito ego. Tu vida es un maldito juego, frair como Lego. Y cuando te vea con él, en tu cara le diré las cosas que hacías conmigo de tarde al amanecer, las salidas del motel, los retratos en tu cel, tus mensajes. Tengo frío, quiero calentarme, ven. Te quemarás por jugar con fuego, que te mate tu maldito ego. Tu vida es un maldito juego, frair como Lego. Cupido nos tendió una trampa y nos usó de rampa para así burlarse del amor. De mil formas te pedí que no te fueras nunca, nunca, nunca de mi vida. Y Dios, ya no hay nada que decir. La decepción es mutua, tu otro amas y yo con la decepción. Y cuando te vea con él, en tu cara le diré las cosas que hacías conmigo de tarde al amanecer, las salidas del motel, los retratos en tu cel, tus mensajes. Tengo frío, quiero calentarme, ven. Te quemarás por jugar con fuego, que te mate tu maldito ego. Tu vida es un maldito juego, frair como Lego. Y cuando te vea con él, en tu cara le diré las cosas que hacías conmigo de tarde al amanecer, las salidas del motel,
ashes, falling silent in the car. And do you remember the fog was lifting? Tigers on trains, watching you go. Head in the glass, fog in the windows, and you're never gonna come back. Not much for you here. You're never gonna come back. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
First time I took this route into Borrego, I noticed a hotel on the junction in the corner of Montezuma and the road that takes you down into Borrego. It was a cool looking Western themed hotel and had a saloon and a bunch of other stuff. So I decided that that's where I'll go ahead and stay this time. The only downside is that during this part of the year, I'm not sure when their season is quote unquote over, but during this part of the year, they actually shut down the restaurant and the saloon and I think a few other things. So it's pretty much just a room. They have a pool. And so even with those amenities closed, it's still a really nice place. The grounds are really quiet. They've got a campground that you can stay in as well, and it's really quiet as well. I was actually kind of surprised how quiet that gets anytime after about 9 o'clock at night, and it wasn't that full at all either.
And when it's gonna rain, how many gonna stand? So many problems, so many close friends. And when it's gonna rain, how many gonna stand? Keep on working on your dreams, don't run away. Keep on following your dreams, don't go astray. Sit back and watch what happened those days. How can I relax for the children of today?
So here I am going into the room. You'll have to excuse the darkness of the room. I had the GoPro set at max ISO of 800, so it really didn't adjust to the darkness like it normally would have if I had let it go higher. But I try to keep it under that for quality reason.
So many problems.
So this is the patio for my room. Had a really nice view of the parking lot so I could keep an eye on the bike, even though I really didn't need to. It was a nice area. Like I said, the camping area was almost empty, and the night sky is absolutely crazy. This doesn't do it justice at all. Carly's is where I ended up eating and having a couple beers since the restaurant at the hotel was closed. I really like the place, and the waiters are awesome. On Saturday, I decided to take a ride out to Salton Sea and check out the Salvation Mountain. I've never been there before. There was a dispersed camping spot on the way and hardly anybody was there. Along the road I took out to Salton, there's some really cool kind of like mini Grand Canyon areas that I rode by. The GoPro really doesn't do it justice how deep they actually are. The widescreen kind of flattens everything out. I also came across a part of Ocotillo that I wasn't actually familiar with. I know the riding areas out on the 78. I'm pretty familiar with those, but I didn't know that there was one this far. Let's see, I guess it'd be north. But there wasn't a lot of motorcycle riding going on. It looked like they were having either some kind of competition or for Jeeps or I don't know if you just have to sign up to even drive in this area or what, but it was pretty cool.
She remembers the difficult situations. She found that you're selling herself for body pleasures to get something pure. But life is like when the wind brushes her skin. She'll feel so light one day. For now she knows one way.
So I was getting pretty close to Salton Sea, and there's some places to drive off-road that I wanted to check out.
After all, she's just looking for a feeling. Maybe people just should talk, but they all in this place.
Again, I gotta say that the GoPro really flattens things out. It really doesn't do justice to how actually steep these hills were. It looks like I could just ride down it, but it's actually really steep and a lot taller than it looks in the video.
Skateboard, the cat's face, all of hers. Didn't believe life was like this. He's just tired of everything when he sees her walking.
And over on this ledge, you can actually see Salton Sea out in the distance.
For this I know, body's going to pay for it.
My baby said she's traveling on the one after 909. Said move on the honey.
As you get closer to Salvation Mountain, you kind of run into Slab City kind of offshoots, and it's gotten kind of touristy in this area. You know, a lot of the trailers that you see are selling T-shirts and stuff like that. And then once I got to Salvation Mountain, I mean, it was a Saturday, so you know, I guess you got to expect that. But there's quite a few people there.
Only fooling around with me. Said move over once, move over twice. Come on, baby, don't be called his ass. Said she's traveling on the one after 909.
I was really hoping to get some really good drone footage, but with the wind the way it was fighting the wind too much, and there's too many people around.
You got the wrong location, yeah. I got my bag, run right home. Then I find I got the number wrong. Well, my baby said she's traveling on the one after 909.
So I headed back to Borrego to rest for a bit. I took the 78 back and went past the normal Ocotillo riding places that I'm pretty familiar with. So it was a little bit different on the way back and seemed a little bit quicker.
Small town woman, trying to leave me be.
So back in Borrego, got a little bit of drone footage of, I think they call it Christmas Circle. But again, the winds were pretty crazy this weekend, so I didn't really get that much drone footage, and it was fighting the whole time, and I had to correct the footage because it's all at an angle and everything.
You lost your thing, mama, ain't got a hold on me.
Sculptures are one of the main attractions. There's actually quite a few things to do in Borrego, but I didn't get too many shots of any, but I just wanted to get one main shot of my motorcycle in front of the dragon with a couple of lights I brought.
Get me, make me scream at night.
if you made it this far without clicking off. I appreciate you watching the video and hope you enjoyed it, and hope to keep working on the drone stuff. And none of the footage from either the GoPro or the drone are color corrected or anything like that, so I hope to be able to put more time into doing things like that and getting a little bit more professional with both of the cameras.